Hi, Pile One. Welcome to your reading today, where we are focusing on what are their thoughts of you today. So, you guys, I hope you've enjoyed the intro. That was the Garden of Tuileries, or Jardin de Tuileries, in Paris, where in August, which is when I filmed it, even though I know it's October. In August, they have a carnival that comes to town, which is so cute, and that's where you can see the Ferris wheel, and then the garden is just so beautiful, and it's very iconic in Paris. So I hope you enjoyed it. You picked the Twin Flame Journey Tarot cards. So we're going to shuffle these, and we're going to look at your person, what they are thinking about you today, what are their thoughts of you today. And for your crystal of the day, I have picked a beautiful large carnelian that I got in France for you as your crystal of the day, which is a very passionate one. So I feel like that your person is a very passionate soul, and you guys have a very strong chemistry in this connection. So I love this for you guys. I'm going to put this in frame so you guys can see it. And first I'm going to see what are they thinking about you. So I'm actually going to do this differently than normal. Usually or frequently I would do a relationship spread, but right now I'm going to focus very solely on what their thoughts of you are today. So I'm going to do 10 cards where it's going to represent what are they thinking about you, or even about themselves in regards to you and about this connection. So we have 5, 6, I might move them, 7, good girl, 8, and then we'll do 1 and 2. Okay, all right, so these are the 10 cards for how are they thinking about you today, what their thoughts are of you today. Now, just keep in mind, this is the current moment, so things can change tomorrow or the next day or yesterday, but this is basically how it is as a snapshot as of this moment. So right now they're thinking about the commitment. So they're thinking a lot about should they commit to you, or if they've already committed to you, what the commitment is like. I get the 10 of Wands, where on this card it says heavy burdens. So they may feel like relationships or commitments can feel very heavy on them. They take responsibility of a commitment very seriously. So they're not somebody that would get into a relationship just like because. They're somebody that takes it very seriously. They're also sensing on a soul level that you guys do have a life purpose together, or have something that you guys have agreed before the lifetime to do. So I always look at 10 of Wands or 10 of Fire as a soul contract between two people. And I feel like that your person definitely feels like part of the journey you guys are on, or part of the connection, is that they're really meant to grow and transform and evolve. Because when I look at this card, I see this little angel or fairy, and I see that she's kind of trying to get up out of this lightning bulb, kind of like a firefly, or kind of like she's trying to get out of this light bulb. And so it's kind of like she's kind of growing and she's metamorphosizing. I feel like your person is growing a lot, and they know that they have met you as an important catalyst for change in their life. So they do think about you as somebody very important. Then I get for you the 5 of Wands, conflict and competition. So I feel like they are willing to fight for you and do what it takes for this connection, because they do feel a very strong soul contract with you. I also see with the 5 of Wands, if there are other people that are trying to get your attention or that are trying to pursue you at this time, I feel like that your person will try to compete with them in order to win you or to keep you. I also get at this time, they may be a little bit in conflict or competition with you sometimes. They could feel a little jealous or a little kind of like wanting to be a little superior of you at times. So they may feel a little threatened, sometimes their ego. And they may even get into little squabbles with you, or little quarrels or fights, because the 5 of Wands is very feisty. Then I get the 8 of Swords, imprisonment. So in this card, it's very interesting because I feel like your person is thinking that they feel a little trapped. It might be that they're feeling trapped by commitment, and they're trying to feel like, how can they assert their boundaries, or how can they get out of such a heavy responsibility? Now, I don't feel like they want to like break up with you. I feel like they're actually very present with you. They're very staying put where they are. But I feel like there's some trauma in their past that has to do with commitment feeling stifling, or feeling chained when it comes to commitment, or feeling like if they've committed, they have to commit for life, and therefore they only commit when they're very serious about it. So I feel like your person is thinking about commitment as sometimes like a noose around the neck. It might be that they haven't committed to you with a label, and that might be what you're wondering about, and that, you know, they feel a strong soul contract with you. They don't want to leave, but I feel like they may resist the label of commitment because of everything it carries with it and everything that it brings to the table. I feel like they have a lot of love for you though. Like I get the Knight of Cups, which is romantic gesture. So I do feel like that your person really does feel like they want to, you know, they want to love you. They want to embrace you. They're feeling highly romantic towards you. They may want to like write you a song or a sonnet or a poem. They might want to do something that they know that you would love as a romantic gesture. It's definitely about expressing their feelings. And then I get, yes, Ace of Swords, breakthrough and awareness. So I feel like your person is definitely having a breakthrough in their awareness in regards to you. I also feel that your person with the Ace of Swords, this is a card of communication. But it's interesting because when I look at it, I see two figures here. I see almost like two masks. So I feel like that they're wanting to like break their mask open. They're wanting to break free from their, you know, limited beliefs. They are having a breakthrough in their consciousness. They're having a lot of awareness and realizations and epiphanies. And I feel like that they're definitely wanting to take the mask off and be authentic and real and be able to let you in and be vulnerable. So definitely they want to communicate their emotions with written words for sure. I feel like it's more that they want to even do that than like acts of service or quality time or gifts. I feel like they really want to share their feelings with you verbally. And yeah, definitely Knight of Swords, which is definitely like an air sign energy. We are in October. We are in Libra month right now. So this is definitely about, I'm getting a lot of air sign energy in this cards, and I'm getting a lot of fire sign energy in this cards. With the Knight of Swords, decisive action, I feel like they want to race in and take action towards you. I feel like they're very sure of what they want to do, and they're very sure of you. I feel like that also with the Knight of Swords, I'm getting some Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra energy right now. Or it might just be that the Libra energy of the month is kind of, you know, permeating into this connection right now at this time, or into their psyche, into their thoughts. You know, the astrology definitely affects our moods and how we look at things and how we're thinking. So it does seem like that they're definitely feeling the Libra vibes, but in a decisive way. Normally Libra is not that decisive, but they're feeling decisive today. Also, they want to work with you. I get the collaboration card, so I do feel like they want to co-create with you. They want to work together as a team. They want to build something together. I love in the card how it shows like holding hands, like you guys are a pair. And I like the teamwork suggested in this card. So I feel like they want to take action on working together now, or at least making decisions together. So that is good. Or they want to make decisive actions towards working with you. So that's awesome. And then I get the Hermit, soul searching. And I feel like that's really connected to that breakthrough of their awareness and their consciousness with their, you know, Ace of Swords card. So that's great. So with the Hermit and the soul searching, I feel like this is where they're having their breakthroughs and their epiphanies, which is lovely. So I like this. And then some overarching energy of like kind of dominant thoughts about you today or themes. I get the Nine of Coins, independence. So they definitely are still kind of rebelling against commitment, yet also being very, very present for you. So it's an interesting opposition, but I feel like it's that they're rebelling against being held down or restricted, but yet I feel like they're very loyal, and I feel like they're very committed in their heart. And then 10 of Cups, contentment and joy. They're having a good day today. They're thinking about you in a very happy way today. It seems like they're feeling very optimistic. They want to take action on you. They're having some breakthroughs. They feel a lot of romantic feelings for you. And they're really wanting to work with you and work together and make some joint decisions. So this is good, you guys. I like how your person is thinking about you today. That is very promising, and that's great. All right, now I'm going to go to more thoughts from your person. So I'm going to go look at the Hermit Tarot, and I'm going to see what else are they thinking about you today. So what are their thoughts? All right. Ooh, all right. So we have some coming out already. I'm going to take a lot of them. This is What Are They Thinking video. All right, take those. Okay. And okay. Number one, I hope you'll wait for me. So if you've been trying to get a commitment from your person and they've been rebelling against it, but they've still been telling you how much they feel for you and how interested in you they are, and they've been complimenting you and giving you sweet words, I do feel like they hope that they'll be able to come around to the idea of commitment and work through some of these hang-ups that they have in regards to commitment and relationships. So I do feel like they do hope that you will wait for them, especially if you've told them, you know, you don't want to really stick around, if they are, gonna just like keep you hanging, that sort of thing. I want a fresh start with you. So I do feel like that your person really does want a fresh start. They want a new beginning. They hope that you guys can create a new beginning together, or maybe even create a relationship that kind of is one that you guys come up with on your own. So it may be, I feel like they are a traditional person, but I feel like maybe the relationship has to be something that's just authentic to the two of you at this moment. And then later it can progress to maybe more of a traditional commitment. But I do feel like that they are moving in that direction and they do want to get there. And then the Six of Cups, I know you from somewhere. So I also get for your person, this may be somebody from the past. So I do get with the Six of Cups about reconnecting with people from the past energies. Maybe your person resurfaced during one of the retrogrades. We just recently had a retrograde in September. If you guys are watching this video when I'm releasing it in middle October, then we would have just gotten out of a retrograde. So maybe you've reconnected with this person then, or a previous retrograde. We also do have Mars in Gemini right now that is going to be retrograding soon. So also I feel like it's about a reuniting or a deepening of the energy there. I have, do you even care? So I feel like for them, they need to know, or they're hoping to get some reassurance from you. I feel like they're curious if you care about them or if you care about only a commitment with them. You know, some people are like, do you want me or do you want the ring? Do you just want to be engaged or do you actually want the marriage? You know, so I feel like for them, they may have had some stress in their life with other people that just wanted to like have a marriage or just wanted to have a commitment and they didn't really care who it was to. So I think for your person that they want to make sure that like you really care about them, that you really want them for them and all of that. And then if I asked you to stay, would you leave? They do have some fear of abandonment that's coming through today. So I feel like they may worry about commitment, especially with, do you care? Would you leave me? How much do you care about me? And so when they take commitment very seriously, I think they're also looking at it like they're wanting to make sure that you would be very serious about committing for the longevity too. Because they want to make sure that it's not just that like, all right, now they're monogamous and they're not sleeping with anyone else. They want to make sure that you also want to stay and stay for the long term. Or that who they commit to, they want that person to stay for the long term and they want to stay for the long term with that person. So they want to make sure that's the right fit. So I do feel like there is some fears of abandonment that is coming through for them today. So there is a little bit of worry about being left or abandoned, rejected. And then I still don't have all the answers. So your person's, they've been making some good realizations. They have had some good breakthroughs, that's true. But they do still have some questions. They do still have some little obstacles or hurdles when it comes to commitment that they are thinking about, that they're wondering about. So I do get that with I still don't have all the answers, that your person is still trying to figure some things out and they do still have some questions that are unanswered that they're trying to piece together. But what's beautiful is love is the answer. And that's actually really interesting, especially in the order of the cards where it came right after it. So I still don't have the answers, but the answer is love. So I feel like that they definitely feel the romantic feelings for you with the Knight of Cups. And I love this energy. So I still don't have all the answers, but definitely there's enough romantic love there for them to want to consider a commitment or to consider working through and getting over all of their hangups when it comes to love and commitment. So that is interesting. And then, do you think about me too? I get that your person is also really wanting to be with somebody that where it's mutual, where it's reciprocal, with do you even care? Would you leave me? Do you think about me too? I feel like there is a theme here with these 3 cards where your person is feeling like they're just really wanting to make sure they have emotional security. And you may think like, well, of course they have emotional security. Of course, I love them. I want to be with them. But they are not sure they have that. They have some doubts. I feel like they're wanting just to make sure that they're like really, 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 really sure before they really commit. Or if they're committed already to you, it's like they're really trying to make sure, like, would they take that commitment to the very next level with you? That sort of thing. So your person is very, very much in their thoughts today, for sure. Let's see. What are they thinking about you? What are their thoughts today of you with the Stellar Energy Oracle? So let's see here. All right. So what your person is thinking about you today, I get divine timing. Yeah, they feel like they're like, I'll get there in the right timing. I'll get there when I'm ready. I'll get there when the timing is right for us. They may even feel like the timing is right for you guys right now. Or they may feel like, gosh, I just need to finish this thing before I commit. Or I just need to get a little older before I commit, or get this job before I commit. I feel like some of them are waiting for something in order to commit to you or to take it to the next level. They may feel like, gosh, I just need to earn a certain amount of money to buy you that ring. I just need to do this thing, then we can move in together. So I feel like that your person wants to take it to the next level when the timing is right, and they don't want to rush it. But they do want to take decisive action when it's the right timing. And they do want to take action towards you about some things right now in the beginning. So there is that. And lasting promise. Yes, when your person commits, they commit forever. Like they will commit permanently. That's another reason why Tauruses, for example, they move really slowly. Because once they're committed, they're there. Like they're kind of a sign they can get a little stuck. So once they're there, they are there. So your person is definitely feeling like that. Or like a Libra, they take forever making a decision because once they decide to finally commit, they are committed. They will like see it through. So your person goes slow because they want to really, really commit to you. So with the lasting promise card, I think that's very good. So they definitely see like wedding rings. I feel like they see next level commitment. They're really wanting to like get there. So I think this is very beautiful. So they're definitely having thoughts today about your future. And yes, difficult decision. So they're trying to make a decision about commitment. So I do feel like your person feels like they are at a crossroads, that they are at a fork in the road where they need to make a decision going one way or the other. And they feel like they need to like really either like move forward with you or move away from this connection. And I don't think they want to move away from it. They may feel like, I know I need to make this choice, but I haven't been ready in the past, but I'm getting more and more ready as time goes on. So they definitely want to make a decision about commitment, or they may think like, I have to make this difficult decision about marriage or a higher level of commitment in the right timing, in the divine timing, because they know they have some kind of soul purpose to work through with you. And then sudden realization, which is great because we did get their breakthrough and awareness with their cards there. So they definitely are having some sudden realizations about you and about this connection, about themselves and about commitment. And they're definitely having a realization about this decision that they need to make, which to them feels very difficult. But, to you, it may not feel very difficult at all. It might feel very easy. And I feel like for you guys, I feel like they might be hiding their thoughts from you or their feelings from you right now. We did see them wearing a little bit of a mask and trying to take off the mask. So I feel like they're thinking that they have to be more vulnerable with you and let you in and fill you in on what's going through their mind and what they're thinking, because I get hidden feelings. So I do feel like that your person is really needing to like be more open and authentic and vulnerable with you. So there is that. Parting ways. Yeah, I feel like they're a little scared that you may leave them if they take too long. So they're a little scared that you would part ways with them or that you would leave. And they might be hiding their fear of rejection or abandonment. That might be the part that they keep to themselves. And they may have the sudden realization that if they don't make a decision to make a major commitment with you, that you're going to part ways with them and that you might leave. And that's something that is scary for them because there's a lot of feelings here. They're vulnerable to you. And then I get judgment call. So I feel like they know they need to make that choice. So I feel like your person is having a lot of thoughts today about commitment and about the relationship and about should they commit or, you know, at what time should they commit? At what time is the right time? So, all right, now I want to see what are their thoughts today in regards to the truth deck. Let's see here. Okay, so we'll take the top view. All right, so the first card I get for your person is trust. So they do trust you, and they do feel today that the connection between the two of you does have a lot of trust in it. So I do feel like that they are very connected to you, and they do trust you a lot, and that in many ways you do make them feel safe. So as much as you can, you do make them feel safe. And I do get balancing act. So I feel like on one hand, they feel like they trust you. On the other hand, they feel like, but even people I've trusted before have let me down. Even people I've committed to before have broken up. Even people that I have trusted, you know, when I thought that it was really, really good, they left when it started not getting so good. And so for them, I feel like they trust you, but they also have been betrayed by people they trust before, or they have been broken up with or abandoned by people that they have trusted. I also feel like the balancing act is them balancing out their feelings and their emotions, like their anxieties. So I feel like they're trying to self-soothe today a bit. And I get strength. I feel like that also their strength kind of comes and goes, where today I feel like they're like, yeah, you know what? I can commit to pile one in the right timing. And then they're like, but I don't know about when, you know? So I feel like they have bits of strength, and then it kind of can ebb away, and then they rally, and then it can kind of go away a bit. So I do feel like that for you with your person, that they're feeling like, okay, you know what, there is a good connection here. I feel like it's very strong. I trust pile one. I need to balance out my feelings. I need to get it. I feel like their thoughts are like, I need to get it together. I need to handle it. That kind of thing. I feel like they're really needing to do that. And I get set boundaries. And I feel like this might be something that could help your person a lot too. If they're feeling like when they commit in a relationship that they're just going to like lose their whole self, or they're not going to be able to say no to something because they've committed to it, they won't be able to be flexible or alter it. They would just kind of feel very, you know, committed and like chained to it no matter what. There's no like, you know, room to make any other choices or to change it or to adjust it at all. Then I feel like your person may benefit from setting boundaries. They may have already had thoughts today about what kind of boundaries could they do? What kind of stipulations could they put on a commitment? Or what kind of maybe changes can they make to make some of a commitment, but not all of the commitment yet? So setting boundaries can be a way where your person can kind of feel more comfortable with commitment. So that can help a lot. And then I get energy cleansing. I do feel like that while your person may or may not be very spiritual, that I do feel like they're trying to either physically cleanse their energy in a spiritual way, or they're trying to kind of like clear their mood, or they're trying to clear their thoughts or clear their mind. So maybe they're like working out to feel better, or maybe they go for a run, or they call a friend, or, you know, they talk to a buddy. So I feel like they're trying to kind of like clear their mood in some way. Now, if they are spiritual, they may be saging or getting Reiki or swimming in the ocean, or maybe they're like, I have to go surfing. I have to get this out of me. I want to go swimming. And that cleanses their energy because it's salt water. So it does seem like their thoughts are today about they want to like do some energy cleansing and then choose you first. It does seem like they want to choose you first. They want to make you happy. I feel like they really care about you, and they want to really put you first and prioritize you in this connection. So that is also very, very cool. All right, and now some final thoughts of the day from your person to you, because we are coming to the end of our time. Let's see. I'll do some Journey of Love. That's fun. Okay. So final thoughts today of you. We'll do 5 cards. Pile 1. Pile one's person. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. All right. So we have, I need to express myself, which we saw with your person with that Ace of Swords energy, where they definitely want to communicate it to you verbally, their feelings, with the Knight of Cups and the Ace of Swords. And then it even says balance and imbalances, which we got the Judgment call, which is a Libra energy, and this is balance, which is Libra. Also, we got the card of Balancing Act as well in the Truth deck. So your person definitely feels like they need to balance their energy and they need to express themselves to you. So they definitely are aware and they're thinking today that they definitely need to communicate to you and they need to express themselves. So they'll probably call you or have a chat with you. And then I get shadows. This feels like torture. Yes, I feel like they want to communicate to you just how scary the idea of commitment as a concept is for them, so that they're going to be able to work with you about how can they commit in some ways, in ways that are not so triggering to them. So is there a way they can give you a piece of something that you're wanting so you don't have to have nothing? That kind of thing. And they're definitely working through their shadows right now, or their shadow self, or their traumas, or their fears and their shame. So they're definitely working through some of that. And then I get aggressive, I want you now. So I do feel like, again, there's a lot of energy that is coming towards you. The Knight of Swords with decisive action, the Strength card. I get this I want you now aggressive. But whenever I see aggressive, I always look at that as either passionate or assertive. So passionately assertive, where they want to like claim you in a hot way. Very carnelian of them. So I do feel like there's a lot of passion that they're thinking about you. So that's great. And then I'm so cold without you, warmth. So I feel like they miss your warmth, they miss your love and affection if you've taken it away. If you're trying to move forward with your life, if you're thinking, gosh, my person's never going to commit, I should just move on. I feel like your person feels that energy withdrawal and they're feeling very like cold. That might heighten even their feelings of rejection, but that also might be a consequence of their decisions. So there is that. And then this is the same card front and back because this is union and it says 11 Journey of Love Union. So I feel like that's kind of the overarching theme of this whole reading, which makes sense that this is your final message today. So it seems like the whole journey of your love together is about union and commitment. So I feel like that your person is definitely thinking about how can they commit to you in a way that they can live with and that can make you happy. So that is what I have for you, pile one. I hope this has helped you. I know this is a very specific situation. So if this is not your situation, it may not be your pile, and that's okay. You may want to pick another pile or another video. But I do feel like your person is very passionate towards you and thinking a lot today about commitment and about what they can do in order to compromise with you. And that they still don't have all the answers, but they definitely know that love is definitely the answer. So if you liked this video, I'd love for you guys to like, comment, and subscribe, and to hit the notification bell to get all updates from me on future videos. And I will talk with you guys soon. Let me know if you have a special request and you want to hear something from me about your relationship. And I hope you take care. Bye, guys. Hi, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading today, where we are focusing on what are their thoughts of you today. So just think about your person and we will channel the person that you're thinking about. I hope you guys have liked the intro. That is the Jardin des Tuileries in France. And so in August, when I filmed the intro part of the video, they had a carnival come every August or every summer, which is so cool. So we were able to see the little Ferris wheel, and there were water slides and little arcade games for the kids, and it was so cute. So the Garden of Tuileries is probably one of the most beautiful places in Paris, and it's definitely very tranquil, and there's a gorgeous fountain in the middle, so it's very, very nice. So I wanted to share some of the serenity with you guys and some of the floral beauty. So you guys have picked this tarot deck today. You have picked the Messages of Love, which is super appropriate since we are looking at their thoughts of you today. And I have picked a crystal of the day for you today. I have picked this beautiful amethyst scepter. So it's kind of royal, very much like a queen or a king would like hold it in their reign, you know. So I do feel like there could be maybe some Leo energy in this pile in your or their chart somewhere, and also Aquarius energy, with amethyst being the birthstone of Aquarius, and also some Pisces energy. So February birthstone energy here, and we will put the amethyst here in frame so you can see it. So right now I'm going to pick 6 cards from the Messages of Love to start off to see what their thoughts are of you today. And then we're going to go to some tarot cards and then more oracle cards. So what are their thoughts of you today, pile 2? Let's see. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These were the ones that I felt coming out. All right. So the first message and thought I have for your person, they are working really hard. So they are thinking about you when they take a break from work, or in between projects today, or in between things they have to do at work because they get abundance and money. They might be trying to work really hard to buy you something, or to provide for you, or to take you out, or to see you somewhere, because I do feel like they're really trying to focus on their money and their finances. So there is that. Also, I feel like abundance flows to you now. They're like, you know what, if I just work real hard, I'll be able to attract money, I'll be able to be successful, and I'll be able to be worthy of pile 2. I feel like this career situation is also kind of connected or correlating to their self-worth, and I feel like they think that they are worthy of you if they are successful and working really hard for you. Then I get, yes, literally finances. You guys, this is so funny. I get abundance and I get finances. Your person is definitely very, very financially minded, very much maybe a workaholic, or at least very ambitious. Definitely very focused on their career and their finances right now. And it says financial challenges are affecting this connection. So it seems like they want to overcome any financial challenges that arise so that they will not be blocked from you. Mastery. They're trying to master their career and master their finances. And that is the lesson they're trying to do right now. They might be learning new things at work, or learning a new skill or a craft, or maybe in school. So it does seem like that. Or maybe they're considering today going back to school, maybe getting their master's. So there is that. But they definitely are focusing so much on their work and their career. They're still, having their thoughts drift to you from time to time, but I do feel like their career is their priority right now. And it's not to say that you're not, but it's definitely like, that is definitely what they're focusing on. Unavailable. Okay, so you might feel like they're not thinking of you too much today, or you may be like, gosh, I haven't heard from them. I don't know when they're going to text me. When are they going to call me? They want to see me? Are we going to go out? It says this person is unable to give you all you deserve. So I do feel like their work and their career is part of what is being a financial challenge affecting this connection. So it might be that their career is what's making them unavailable. And so I think it's important to have that distinction, because sometimes we can feel very rejected by our person, thinking they don't have interest in us, when really they're just being blocked by an external life circumstance. And then I get marriage. So I do feel like they do have thoughts of marriage with you. So I do feel like they would like to be married to you one day. They may be working really hard because they want to have a life with you, not just a date with you. They might be trying to progress this connection forward, and they don't know how to do it with this financial burden in the way. So if they can clear it up, then they can progress this connection with you. Because it says this relationship is moving towards a sacred union. So I do feel like that your person is wanting to progress this connection with you because they do feel it's sacred and they would like to have that union with you. And then soulmate. So it seems like while they're working really hard and they're kind of unavailable, it does seem like they do have a strong marriage-minded thoughts about you too. And they are having very strong soulmate thoughts with you. So they're like, your soulmate loves, accepts, and respects you unconditionally. So I feel like your person is very aware that you are like a soulmate to them, or they feel that level of love for you. Definitely, it's like a soulmate marriage kind of dynamic where they have that kind of a bond with you, or that kind of a love where you guys understand each other very deeply and there's a lot of connection here. It's almost like a soulmate psychic link you guys have with the amethyst card, with the amethyst crystal. So it's like that. So I do feel like that there's definitely a lot of work today going on, but they still have that soulmate marriage love when they think of you and when their thoughts drift to you. Even if they're not thinking of you frequently because they're unavailable, because they're working too hard. But I do feel like when they do think of you, that it's very like soulmate warm and fuzzy, and that you are a high part of their ambition. So that is cool. Now I'm going to see some tarot, actually. I'll do the unicorn tarot. So I believe I would already have been putting up the unicorn surprise boxes. But if I have not yet, then it would definitely be in the next video or two. Sometimes I switch them around based on special requests. And so I didn't want to use the unicorn tarot if, for whatever reason, I have not already done surprise boxes. But if you have not already watched them, then I am going to at least upload them in the next few days. So we will see, because I pre-record some of these videos as well, because I don't want you guys to miss out if I have to do something. All right, so this is a very cool, if you guys haven't watched the video, this is a very cool Rainbow Unicorn Tarot card deck from Cosmic Eye, and I love it because I just got it. So I just got it in the mail a few days ago, and I'm very excited about it. So I'm going to do 10 cards right now to see what are your person's thoughts of you today. Actually, and I will do them with reversals just because it does give clarifying information. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, you guys. 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we have some overarching energy. 9, 10. Okay. This is what I did. All right. Okay, so your person's first thought of you today is they have a hard time making a decision. They are being very indecisive, because I get normally the judgment card, but it's in reverse. So I do see here with the judgment card that they're having a very tough time making a decision. It's like when they think about you, they get very confused, and it's like they fall on their head in a way. And that might be another reason why it's actually easier for them to bury themselves in their work. Even though I do feel like their work is very important and it does take priority, obviously, but I do feel like there may be a little bit more also of hiding in the work a little bit too, because it's easier for them to, let's say, fix a car or do a thing or file a paperwork or do some accounting than to deal with their feelings. And to deal with their life choices. So I do feel like that with the judgment card, your person is making a hard time making a decision about this connection, and I feel like they're very indecisive. Then I feel like the devil upright. Yeah, exactly. They are very passionate towards you. They're very sexual. They're very tempted by you. They're drawn to you. There is a lot of physical chemistry in this connection. So when they think about you, they also lust after you, for sure. And the devil card is a Capricorn card. So it's also a card about working hard and corporate life. So I do feel like that, when your person is not focusing on the finances and on the career, that they're definitely focusing on the sex. So there's definitely that. And it's not just sex. We got the marriage and the soulmate card. So there's love, but there's passion. So there's definitely that. And then I get Page of Swords, which is you. So they're thinking about, okay, have you guys been sexting? Because I'm actually getting that there's like sexy conversation you guys have, dirty talk, or like words that are like hot and passionate and sexy. So definitely I'm thinking that you guys may have sent each other some like very naughty like text messages, or maybe they think about that. They think about your sexual words, or maybe they even think about how do they want to verbally seduce you. So that's very hot. And then I get Queen of Fire. So they are also thinking about you as being this hot, sexy, passionate, verbally expressive love that they have. So with the Queen of Wands, they think about you as being like the hottest person of their dreams, being like this Queen of Fire. So I love this energy for you guys. So they're very, very drawn to you by what you say, by your mind, your intelligence, your words, and also with your body and your sexuality and all of your attractiveness. So that is awesome. And I get the Ace of Fire, but I get that they're trying to like put out their fire right now. They're like, okay. They're like getting all like sexually charged and they're like, oh my God, I can't do that. I have to work. I have to focus. I have to do the thing. I can't get distracted right now. So they're trying to resist their passions. They're like, now is not the time to be turned on. Now is the time to do this work. And so I feel like they're trying to really like compartmentalize and structure some things. Because with the Ace of Wands put down, it's like they're trying not to. They're trying not to. All right, then I get the Five of Coins upright. They're having financial worries and anxieties and fears. So definitely financial worries are interfering with this connection, because if the Five of Coins is feeling like being left out in the cold, they have big fears about being poor and poverty and not having any money and not having any security and not being able to take care of themselves or any of their loved ones. That is a big fear. And Death card reversed. They know, though, that they are not, like, dying anytime soon, right? Like, obviously, this card never really means physical death, but I think in this case, when it comes to, like, poverty and working hard, I feel like they feel like they're like, I have such a long life. I really am going to need to be able to pay for it. And if your person has kids or people that depend on them financially, they may be also thinking, like, gosh, you know, they have such long lives. Or they feel like maybe I need to even pay for my family even after, like, even if they don't even have kids yet. If they're thinking about wanting to have kids, they're like, I need to be able to pay for them for their whole life. So they have very high aspirations for what they feel like they're supposed to do or can do or want to do as a provider for themselves and their loved ones and their kids or future kids and you. So there's definitely that. So I feel like they look at that. They're like, life is too long. I need to work really hard because I'm going to have a lot of bills. And also there's that. And also they're fearing change. So death can also mean change and transformation, but with it in reverse, it's like they're fearing change and they're scared to maybe take a risk on you, the Ace of Fire as like a no. They don't want to take an impulsive leap towards you because they're afraid it will cause poverty in their life and they're afraid of a major life change. And that's why they're kind of trying to like squash down their sexual passion for you. But look at the marriage card that comes up again for your person, because they're like, but I really want to marry pile 2. I really want to be able to move forward with pile 2 in a very strong, committed way. So the Hierophant is very beautiful. It's a very traditional relationship. And I feel like they really want to do that as well. If you guys are dealing with someone who's already married or already in a relationship, it also could mean that they're scared to move forward with you, because if they were to end their current relationship or their current marriage, that it would lead them poor or like in like the poorhouse, and they wouldn't be able to survive or take care of themselves or you. And so I feel like that might be another reason also why they're feeling like, gosh, I just need to like bury my head in the sand for a little minute. So that might be something too that they're dealing with. And that's not going to be for everybody, but that might be for some people watching. Then I see for your person the Eight of Cups, which is a card about like letting go of any heavy emotions so they can walk away and that they can go to the next level in their life. So I do feel like that they're trying to let go of all these worries and fears that hold them back. And then I get the Six of Cups reversed. And that's why they hold back from you and they try to not reconnect with you. And that's why they kind of distract themselves with their career or with work or with other things. Because with the Six of Cups reversed, usually the Six of Cups is about reconnecting with somebody in love that's from the past. But it's almost like they're not wanting to reconnect with you or wanting to come back together with you. And I feel like that's because, so for some of you, you may even be either in separation or they may be actually physically unavailable in some way. But I also feel like they think, well, I can't really reconnect with pile 2 because I have to do all this other stuff. But really that's an excuse because they're scared. So that is some of their thoughts that they just have of you today. And just remember, these are just current thoughts today. They can change tomorrow. This is what's going through their head at the moment. All right. And it doesn't talk about what's going to change or come up in the future. It's just like their thoughts today. All right. So they're struggling a little bit today with that. Or that might be what their career is just like today. So now we're going to get some more thoughts from them. I'm going to go into the Hermit Tarot. And we're going to be able to see what is coming up for them with the tarot for what are some of their thoughts of you today. And remember, it's just today. So I'm going to take these. All right. So I get for you, oh, you guys, I am absolutely in love with you. They absolutely are thinking this about you today, though. And that's very much in accordance to the soulmate, to the marriage card, the Hierophant card we got for them. So they are definitely feeling the feels. Even if they're unavailable, even if they're focusing on work, even if they're in another relationship, they're definitely focusing on how much they are absolutely in love with you. So that is something that is true, even if they're scared to change their life or make changes in order to be more available for you. It does seem like they're absolutely in love with you. And they're having a little fear of rejection or abandonment come up today, where it says, if I asked you to stay, would you leave? So they're afraid of being abandoned or rejected or left or broken up with. So I feel like they're a little bit scared because they do feel so vulnerable with you, with the I am absolutely in love with you. And the card, I want you, which is true. I mean, gosh, there's so much sexual passion in this connection. You are that queen of fire. They have the devil temptation towards you. But I'm also getting with the I want you. I feel like it's because they love you. So they want you because they're in love with you. Wrongful advice. They've definitely been getting some wrong advice about you or some unhelpful advice, or maybe people like family or friends or people have been saying to them, or coworkers or bosses have been like, oh, you don't need to worry about pile 2. You just need to focus on your career right now. Just focus on your finances. Just focus on what's important. Just focus on, and so they might be getting some bad advice about you. Let me hold you. There is a lot of emphasis on this pile. So let me hold you. I want you. I'm absolutely in love with you. So there's definitely very strong, passionate messages, but they have to wait. So they're like, but wait. So there is that. And then I get, you hurt me, but that's okay, I guess. So maybe there's some dynamics that have happened in this connection where maybe they have felt hurt by you. Whether or not you did anything intentionally to them, they may have felt hurt anyway. And so it seems like they may be feeling a little pain in regards to you, or in regards to the connection, maybe just in regards to these circumstances. It says your family won't like me. So for some of them, maybe your family won't like them, or they're afraid of that, or they're afraid that if your family doesn't like them, that's going to make them feel really hurt or devastated, that they don't want your family to be coming in the way between the two of you. So I feel like that they're a little worried about that. They're like, would pile 2 leave if pile 2's family doesn't like me? That kind of thing. So your person does have some anxieties today and a lot of love and passion. So definitely that. Now I'm going to go to Stellar Energy Oracle and see more of their thoughts of you today. So let's see here. Seven. All right. So the first card, taking action. Yes, I am loving this. Okay. So they're definitely thinking about taking action towards you, and what kind of action can they take? Burdened heart. Okay, so they feel like they have to take action towards you because not doing so has been burdening their heart and making them sad. So I do feel like they also, I look at this as the 10 of Wands, which represents obligations, burdens, difficulties, where I feel like this also represents like a soulmate contract. So I feel like they know they need to fulfill a destiny with you. They need to be able to make this commitment to your soul and to carry out the things your soul and them have agreed to do, but they are just so scared to do that with the paralyzing fear. And that's another reason why it burdens their heart, because they want to take action towards you, but they're so scared to do it. They are like so scared to do it. And that is what makes them suffer, because they are gridlocked in this, I love pile 2, I want to be with them, I'm so attracted to them, I want to work towards a marriage with them, they're a soulmate energy, and I am so scared to take that risk. They're like so scared to take that risk. And that's why they might stay a secret admirer. Or they may be an admirer that doesn't tell you how much they love you, or doesn't tell you how attracted to you they are. They probably do leak it out in many ways, but they may feel like for the majority of their feelings they have to keep secret. They might be scared to tell you they have feelings for you, and there might be like, gosh, I need to take action on pile 2 and tell them I have feelings for them, and they're so scared to do it, so they just stay a secret admirer. But I feel like they're working up their courage today, because I'm getting victory lap, and I feel like they definitely want to be a winner. They want to be a hero. They want to win you, and I feel like they want to take action and be successful and be victorious, and they want to be able to have what they want. So they are looking inward today. So during the breaks in work and during in between thoughts of you, they are trying to do some self-reflection, to look inward, to get some breakthroughs, and to get some realizations here. So there is this, and even on this card, it says planning. So it says take some time to look inward and figure out your next steps so they can take action on it. So I feel like they're trying to strategize a plan. And I get past life love or past life connection. So they definitely feel a very strong connection with you, pile 2. And it says memories, past life nostalgia. You've had a connection with this person in the past. Some of you, this is an ex, or this is a past person, and they might want to move forward with you, but that they're having a tough time figuring out how to make that happen. And so they may just be harboring feelings for you in their heart and have a hard time taking action on them, even though they really, really want to. Now I'm going to pick 10 cards from this truth deck to see what your person thinks about you today. So let's see here. So pile 2's person, what they're thinking of them today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. So the first card is busy bee. Yes, your person is so busy working. Your person is so busy. They are multitasking. They are doing 50 million things. They are super hectic. I definitely feel like it's a chaotic lifestyle that they live, especially today, at least anyway. Then I get lurking. So they're at least going to try to spy on you, look at your social media, see what you're up to in between meetings, that sort of thing. So I do feel like they are thinking about you. They're wanting to check up on you. They're wanting to see, what are you doing? Are you online? And then I get immature emotions. Yes, that's where it is. It's like they're not able to be in their kind of direct energy and just kind of like ask you or talk to you. They are just having to sneak around and do it. They're trying to spy on you, or they're trying to look at your social media, or they're trying to do it in like a very indirect kind of immature way. And ask more questions. They may ask you immature, stupid questions in order to do that. They might flirt with you in a very immature way, or like how a 16-year-old would flirt with you. So they may try to flirt with you in little immature ways to get your attention. So they may do that. And they might ask you stupid questions in order to like flirt with you, or to, get attention from you. And then I get chakra balance. So I think your person is thinking about how do they clear their energy. So they might be thinking, gosh, I need to do something to clear my head. I need to, and some of them may be spiritual, but probably for most of them, they're not like ritualistically spiritual. They're probably not like, let me light a manifestation candle. So they're probably like, all right, let me like go for a walk, or let me go for a run, or let me go for a swim, or let me go do something outside, or let me call a friend or a family member. So I feel like they might try to balance their energy more in like that kind of way. Maybe they get a massage. And I get honesty. So I feel like that your person is definitely thinking about how to be open and honest with you. And I feel like they need to balance their chakras in order to be more honest with you. And I get temptation, exactly. That's that devil card. They are definitely tempted by you, and they are definitely drawn in your direction for sure. With the Be Confident card, so they are trying to become confident, but it's really close to the immature emotions card. So either they're overly like cocky about it, which isn't really confident, it's overcompensating, or they are feeling very immature and very insecure. And then meditate. They definitely might even try to balance their chakras by meditating, or balance their energies by meditating. That might be how they're looking inward as well to get their answers. And then trust. I do feel like your person does trust you, and I think that they really want you to know that they do trust you. So that is good. All right, now we're going to go to some final messages for you, and I'm going to go to the Journey of Love and the Journey of Love 2 deck as some final messages to see what are your person's thoughts of you today. All right, so 5 cards of their thoughts of you today. So, I wanted you the moment I saw you. Seduction. So yes, your person is absolutely seduced by you. They have always been attracted to you ever since the first moment. So they've definitely always felt so attracted to you, and they are still highly, highly tempted by you. And then it says, beauty. Everything about you is perfect to me. So I feel like they think you're excessively physically beautiful. And also they think that your heart is beautiful and your soul is beautiful. They feel very like mesmerized by you. So that is beautiful too. And then I get desire. I can still taste you. Okay, you guys are the passionate pile. Seductive, beauty, desire. So they keep definitely thinking of you today, some hot, sexy thoughts, and they're trying to like repress it. Nostalgic, I love you. That's so important, you guys, because it's important that you know it's not just passion, it's not just sexual. They definitely have very, very strong romantic love feelings for you with the I love you card. And then the union. So this is the same front and back. So this is Journey of Love Union. So they definitely wish they could be in a union with you, or they want to be in a union with you. So that is very, very beautiful. So they want a commitment, they want a relationship, and they want a soulmate marriage. So that is what I have for you, my beautiful pile 2s. I hope you guys are having a, good time watching this video and that it's resonated with you. If you feel like this was not your pile or your situation, this is very specific. So if this wasn't your situation, feel free to pick another pile or another video. Sometimes we can be attracted to more than one pile, and that's okay. If you guys did like this video, I'd love for you guys to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to get updates from when I get new videos out to you guys. And if you have any special requests about your relationships, just let me know, and I would be happy to channel for you about your person. All right, guys, have a good one today. Take care. Hi, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading today, where we are thinking about what are their thoughts of you today. And I hope you've enjoyed the intro. That was the Jardin des Tuileries in Paris, which is a beautiful garden where every August they bring a carnival out, and you're able to see like the Ferris wheel, and you can see the different flowers, and there's rides and there's games, and it's very fun. So I think it's a very, very beautiful place to be, and I wanted to share that beauty with you. So you guys have picked the Botticelli Tarot, which combines his artwork with the tarot meanings, which is very, very cool. And I have picked for you your crystal of the day, which is this absolutely beautiful, stunning, translucent citrine. So I love how pure it is. It's very beautiful. I feel like that this is very good for the solar plexus chakra and for asserting yourself and for happiness and joy and money and abundance and good luck. So I will put this in frame so you guys can see it, where it can bless your reading today. And first I'm going to shuffle the tarot, and I'm going to get 10 maybe cards to see what your person's thoughts are of you today. So normally I'll do like a relationship spread, but today we're just going to focus just on what they're thinking about you. So this is the first card, Emperor. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we'll do reversals so we can get more specific information. So we'll put that there. And so reversals will face me, and cards upright, like the Emperor here, will face you. So this card here is very cool. I feel like your person is wanting to be victorious and successful. They are very strong and independent. They're focusing on themselves and their own lives right now, but they're definitely wanting to be in their strong divine masculine energy. And I feel like they're very passionate. So I love this. And it's interesting too, this is a very strong Aries energy. So your person may be in Aries. But what's interesting is this Emperor does have a sword and is wearing a crown. So it's almost like a King of Swords energy. So your person also may be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So it's very, very interesting. And I get the High Priestess. They are thinking about you. And they're thinking about you as being somebody psychic and spiritual and lovely. And somebody that is a little mysterious. Somebody that is smart and is well studied. And somebody that is sweet and soft and gentle. So your person thinks about the two of you as being like a strong, united pair. So the Empress with the High Priestess is like they do see you as together. Then I get the Five of Wands, where there is some inner conflict or struggle for them. They may be in resistance to commitment energy. They may, which was actually a very strong message in pile 1. They may feel like they're very much in conflict just in their life today. They may be feeling like they're having like disagreements with people, maybe disagreements with you, maybe they're having some competition and they're needing to fight for you, or maybe they're just at odds with themselves. But the Five of Wands shows up here. And then I get the Eight of Wands, which is travel. I feel like your person wants to come see you. So that's very cool. If you guys are long distance, I feel like they want to come travel to see you. If you guys are local, then I feel like they want to drive to you. It's very cool here. I get with also, this is a very strong Eight of Wands card is also about communication. So I also feel like they want to send you a message. So I feel like they want to see you in person. Maybe they haven't seen you for a while, or they haven't seen you in a bit and they want to see you again soon. And then they want to talk to you. So that's strong too. The Eight of Coins is in reverse. I feel like your person has been having troubles with their career or with their work or their job lately. Or maybe they've been inconsistent in this energy with this connection. So they might have been thinking, gosh, you know what? I haven't given pile 3 a lot of attention. I need to give them more attention. I need to do something for them. I haven't been doing a lot of things for them. I haven't been making them anything or giving an act of service lately. I need to do that. So I think your person has been feeling like they really need to contribute more to this connection and give more to you. So there is that with the Eight of Coins reversed. They definitely feel like, or they're very aware and they're thinking that they have not been very consistent with you. And then I get the Strength card. So again, there may be some Leo energy, Aries Leo energy, which is very cool. So I do feel like they are a very strong person. They're very passionate. I feel like they think your connection between the two of them, or between the two of you, is very strong as well. So I do feel like there is that. And I feel like that when they think of you, they think about you very passionately and that you make them feel very strong. And then I get the Knight of Coins reversed. Yeah, okay, maybe your person's laid off or doesn't have a job right now for some of you. Because I'm getting they're having a hard time working hard or they're not working. And then the Knight of Coins reversed is like maybe not working here too. So the money cards are reversed. They may be feeling kind of like they don't have a lot of money. They might also be feeling like, gosh, they haven't been able to progress this connection. Or they may feel like they need money to happen first before they can progress it. Or they may feel like, gosh, they just really haven't been able to work on any projects lately. Or work on this connection. Yeah, literally, Six of Coins in reverse. They feel like they have nothing to give. And again, financially, they don't feel like they're well off financially. They feel like every money card that I'm getting is reversed. So I don't feel that it's that this progression is stagnant, even though it could be for some of you. I feel like for more of you, it's that their job is having a problem. They may not even be employed, or they might be going through switching jobs, or they may feel like they're not earning a lot at their job, or maybe they've spent a lot of money and now they feel like they have nothing to spend. So it seems like for you with your person, every card that's off or reversed here in your person's spread about their thoughts today is their money isn't good. Their money isn't good. They aren't working, or they don't have a job, or they don't work hard, or maybe they need to get one, or they have nothing tangible to offer you. and that's why they haven't come forward. So it's very interesting with your person, actually, because I feel like they see the two of you as together and they love the bond, but the career part is a little off. And that can kind of affect how they progress with you or not. And then, yeah, I get the Hangman upright. So it seems like they're thinking that that's probably why they're kind of feeling stuck, or maybe why they're feeling like they can't move forward, or they can't progress this or that. And yeah, the Chariot reversed. That's why they're not able to move forward with you. So they're just thinking like, okay, I can't move forward with pile 3 today because I have nothing to offer them, and my work is not going well, or I don't have a job, or I'm unemployed, or my self-employment is not happening, or I can't bring myself to work. Maybe some of them have, I don't feel like they have bad health because that Strength card shows up, but it's like there's something that's going on with their work and their career that is making them stuck. Which is interesting, which is different than pile 2, which was, oh my gosh, they're working too much. This is basically like your person's having a hard time working, or, getting it together. So it's interesting. All right, so let's see some of their thoughts. Their thoughts of you today. So we're going to look at the Hermit, and we're going to see what are their current thoughts about you. So, eight thoughts. All right, I feel the same way. So I do feel like the passion and the love in this connection is mutual. So they definitely feel very passionate towards you, and they feel the same for you that you feel for them. So the feelings are definitely returned. Strength card comes up twice. So here's another Strength card, which is also their ego maybe. So there's a little bit of their ego that comes in when they think about this connection. I mean, the Strength card and the Emperor and the Strength ego card, again, that's a lot of ego. That's a lot of strength, actually. So that's very interesting. Oh, I'm too afraid to talk to you. Your person is too afraid to communicate with you. So they may have their pride or their ego where they're like, I can only talk to pile 2 when I have something to boast about, or I have something to like talk good about, So that might be why they're too afraid to talk to you. Oh, you are my everything, you guys. Your person's sweet. It's so funny. I didn't get that vibe at first with the Emperor. That's not normally like a sweet energy. That Emperor is like a strong energy. But like their person is being so vulnerable. I'm so afraid to talk to you. You are my everything. Their ego gets in the way when it comes to talking to you. They're feeling like they want you to be more selfish, and they're trying to be more selfish as well. So they're trying to be more independent, which is definitely very Emperor energy. So, and then the Strength energy twice. And then, oh, you guys, I am absolutely in love with you. That is so cute. That is so, 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 so cute. Okay, so they have so much romantic feelings for you guys. You are my everything. I'm absolutely in love with you. They're probably getting some horrible advice or some bad advice from people around them that are probably, maybe they're like, oh yeah, man, you can't go to pile 3 with nothing to offer. What are you going to show for it? Blah, 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 blah. And then words do hurt. So I do feel like they are actually, with that Emperor, but a King of Swords type of Emperor, is very interesting. I feel like they're more words oriented than normal. So it's very interesting. So I feel like they might be getting some bad advice from people that are hurting them with their words. So there is a little bit of that. Now we're going to go to some Stellar Energy Oracle though, and we're going to see what is your person thinking and feeling about you. So let's see. So what is your person's thoughts of you today? Ooh, these ones and these ones. Okay. So this may be a little bit of a long distance connection for some of you because I am getting far apart here. So, and again, we kind of got a couple of cards about the Chariot reversed, 8 of Wands, wanting to travel, progress this connection. So you guys might be emotionally distant right now, or there may be like a gap between you guys emotionally, or it might be just like a physical geographic gap right now. But I do get with the far apart card that it's like there is definitely some distance here because I'm getting timeout and cold shoulder. So they may feel like their thoughts of you today may be like, gosh, I am so far apart from pile 3. I feel like we've had such a timeout and a cold shoulder. We haven't been connecting a lot lately. I wish that we were able to be more in touch, or I wish we were able to see each other more, or I wish we were closer. Because with timeout, they've had to take a pause. They've had to remove themselves to focus on their life. And I feel like they are afraid that maybe it looks like they're avoiding you or ignoring you, and they're a little bit scared that they are coming across as neglecting you. I get divine timing. I feel like they would like to be able to resume contact with you. I feel like they think that this connection is a divine timing connection, and in the right timing, you guys will connect, because I get new beginnings card, and I feel like they do want to have a new beginning with you, and they do want to be able to connect with you here, because they do feel like you guys are soulmates. I get the mirrored souls. That's also like a twin flame card. So they do see that it's like you're very similar to them in some ways. And I get soulmate, mutual feelings, fate. You mirror each other in this special connection. So they definitely feel like a soulmate with you, and a very, very, very strong bond. And I feel like they need to make some choices and decisions in their life right now with the Judgment call card. And they're really making a decision to restore their internal balance with restoring balance. So I feel like they need to do that. And I feel like they might be just having a timeout right now, where they've had to have distance in this connection at this moment because they've needed to focus on some stuff. But I feel like that with this new beginnings and fate and making a decision to fix their own balance, to come into alignment and to balance with themselves, I feel like is something that would be really helpful in this connection. And they're really trying to do that today. So I feel like they may be doing some martial arts, or they may be doing some like meditations or some things where they're going to be able to kind of balance their own emotions and their own energies. So now I get with the Truth deck. What is your person's thoughts of you today? Pile 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do some more shuffling. 5, 6, 7, 8. Do 2 more. 3. Okay. So, with your person, I get checking your social media. So I do feel like they're going to be seeing if you post stories or photos, and they're definitely going to be drooling over them. So I do feel like they're going to be seeing like, what is pile 3 doing? And I get new career path. Exactly. I got so many messages, you guys, for your person, either switching jobs or being unemployed, or the self-employment hasn't been going well. So like, it's very interesting with this, because usually these financial cards that I get, it's usually like, oh, your person's working hard. They're focusing on work right now. I feel like your person, their work is kind of dead in the water at the moment, and they're needing to revive it. So I do get new career path, because you guys got 3 financial cards for your person all upside down. And I was like, yeah, that's kind of off. So yeah, so that career path is definitely needing to fix itself for sure. And I get summertime. So, you know, if you're watching this video when I'm releasing it, we're in October. So your person might take a while to kind of fix their career or get it off the ground. Or it might be that they tried to start a new career last summer, you know, like a few months ago. And that it's just going to take some time to kind of work. And I don't feel like they're really spending a lot of time on it right now. So maybe they've had to focus on other things and they haven't put all their energy into it. But I feel like it's just like there's not too much career energy going on or career effort going on right now. So there is that. Maybe some of them were, well, not in October, but maybe some of them, for instance, are seasonal with their projects or with their jobs, and they're having some time off right now, or they're in between projects. That could also be. And then I get not hearing you. Yeah, I feel like they're not hearing from you in this particular case. So I feel like they're thinking today, their thoughts today are like, gosh, I just haven't really heard too much from pile 3. Maybe they haven't heard from you this summer very much. So maybe they're like, yeah, we just haven't really been in touch too much. I wonder what's going on with pile 3. And then try again. Yeah, your person's not going to let this go, though. I feel like your person's going to try again and be like, gosh, you know, pile 3, I haven't heard from you. How are you doing? What's going on with you? What are you up to? I feel like they're going to try again. And I get closure needed. For some of you, if you guys have decided you're not going to continue with each other, I feel like your person may think, gosh, you know what, then maybe I need some closure here. If I'm going to let go of this or let pile 3 go on with their life, maybe I need some closure. Or maybe they need some closure from other situations in their life that has been bothering them, that's been emotional and traumatic, and they need closure from that. So they may be needing to get closure in their life. And then I get the no card. So I feel like they're not able to really give you what you're wanting right now. And then I get success is yours. So I feel like they're going to try again with you in this connection, maybe after they get closure from a past relationship or from a traumatic thing that happened in their childhood or in their past. So I feel like they need to do some healing or some resolving of something. But I do feel like they think that maybe if they do that, that maybe they can either be successful with you and they'll try again with you, or that maybe they feel like that's finally when their career will really start to like take off. And then I get notice the signs. I feel like your person has thought about you today and they've seen signs about you, or they've seen things that have reminded you of them, and they're like, oh my gosh, this thing, that's pile 3. And then I get time to forgive. So yes, if there is anything going on in this connection that's been a little stressful, like we got the 5 of Wands, that your person may need some forgiveness with you, or you may need to forgive them, or they may need to forgive you. So if there was a little fight or there was something like that, then I think that there needs to be like a forgiveness here, or maybe a closure to the incident, or closure to the fight, or a repair from the argument. If there is a disagreement, even though I don't get that your person's really at odds with you. I'm not getting that a lot in the cards. It's probably just that they would fight for you. They would be wanting to be with you. And if other people want to be with you, they would probably want to be with you over that. And then I get hidden agenda. So they're probably not talking to you or telling you too much about like what's really been going on with them. So they are definitely kind of keeping some stuff to themselves a bit. But I feel like they care about you a lot. I mean, definitely with the absolutely in love with you card. So they definitely care about you a lot. So that's awesome. And then I have 5 Journey of Love cards because we're going to look at, we have a little extra time. This pile has gone faster than the others. So I'll give you guys a little bit extra. I'm going to give you guys the Ocean of Emotion deck because I haven't given that to the other piles. But we'll give you guys Ocean of Emotion because that's always a fun one. Okay. So we'll do Journey of Love for 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let us see what your person's thoughts are of you today. So Destiny, I want forever with you. That is so beautiful. And there's even wedding rings on the hands in this card. So I do feel like that your person wants forever with you. They feel like you guys have a very strong life purpose and a very strong destiny. And reminded of you constantly, synchronicity, exactly, because that's the notice the signs cards that we got here. So they're definitely being reminded of you today, and they're thinking about you. They see things that remind them of you all the time. And then vulnerable, I'm ready to tell you everything. So I do feel like that when your person does, because I mean, with the Emperor energy, they didn't seem too vulnerable, but with the, the thoughts cards being like in love with you and scared to tell you, I feel like that they are ready to tell you everything, and I feel like they do feel safe enough with you to be vulnerable. So when they do talk to you, and when they do overcome a little bit of that worry or fear, then they're able to be vulnerable with you, and that's good. And then I get things are coming together now, which is alignment. So definitely I feel like that your person feels like they're trying to get their life together, especially if they're feeling like their thoughts today are like, gosh, I just don't think that my finances are right. I just need to do something about it. And I feel like they think that you guys are in alignment, like that you guys are in alignment with this destiny here, but that they're not really with you. I get secluded, which is I'm tired of being alone. So I do have this energy. They are a little bit of a loner, or they are a little bit of like on their own at the moment. So there is a little bit of that. They are tired of being without you. So I do feel like they miss you, and I feel like they would like to see you. And then what are some of their emotions that they're feeling for you today as a bonus? Pile 3. Fear. Yeah, they are afraid to talk to you. They do have some anxieties. Confident, which is cool. So I like that. Oops, that's very Emperor. Oh, and then I get this one again, you guys. I'm going to show you that. Well, I'll show you this last. Okay, because it's cute. All right, I get fear. So I do feel like your person is a little afraid. They are going through some fear-based emotions today. And it says, love scares me because it scarred me. So I do feel like that your person does feel scarred by love or hurt by love. So I do feel like that romantic love is scary for your person. And I get confident. It says everything will work out for us. I just know it. So your person does have a strong intuition regarding you. So there is that. Then I get dark. Your person has a lot of shame, and I feel like they're a little scared that people aren't going to love and accept them if they know them for everything. And it says, I'm afraid you're not going to want me if you see the truth. So they're still working through some of their shame and some of their self-rejection. And I feel like that's part of the fear, and that's the I'm scared to tell you, but they're going to be vulnerable with you. So they're scared to be vulnerable. They're scared to like go to that place that they feel like no one will love them. They're afraid to go to that like unlovable place. This is, you guys, the third card that says strength. Your strength inspires me. So this is the third card, you guys. This is very interesting, very Leo energy, very sunshine. And it seems like when you're in your happiness, when you're in your most free, your most independent, your happiest self, that inspires them to be able to live their life in a way that's really true for them. And I feel like that you are an inspiration to them, and they see that. And then the final message card, the final message I have for you guys today is so cute. It's very similar to the Hermit Tarot, which is love. I am so madly in love with you. So your person really, 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 really loves you. So that is the final message that I have for you in regards to your person. They absolutely feel very much in love with you, and they have very strong thoughts about you today about love. So, and even strong love, strength love. So this is very cool. So all right, you guys, that is what I have for you. I'm glad that you watched this video, and thank you for tuning in today. If this didn't resonate with you, feel free to pick another pile or another video. And if you liked this video, I'd love for you guys to like, comment, and subscribe. And you can hit the notification bell if you aren't a subscriber yet, and that will get you all updates to when I release new videos. And if you do have questions, or if you have requests for what you would like to have me do a video on for you about your relationship, just feel free to leave it in the comments section, and I am happy to channel for you about your love. All right, I'll see you guys next time. I hope you take care. Bye.